Hey guys, another wahala don shele. The General Abdulsalami Peace Committee said they are under pressure to ask INEC to cancel 2023 polls which brought President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for stopping by. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. The National Peace Committee (NPC) has stated that it was pressured to get the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to either stop collation of results or cancel the 2023 presidential election, which brought President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The NPC disclosed that the most significant call was related to the 25% threshold for Abuja as the Federal Capital Territory. The former head of state, General Abdulsalami Abubakar-led committee, made this known on Friday in Abuja when it presented to the public its 106-page report of the 2023 general elections titled Nigerians' Pursuit of Electoral Compliance. The National Peace Committee (NPC) 2024 General Elections Report. The committee ascertained that some of the requests wanted the NPC to prevail on INEC to stop collating election results because they were gross violations and lack of compliance with the Electoral Act. It added that others demanded that the tenets of the peace accord signed were not adhered to, and therefore the committee should call for cancellation of the election entirely. Part of the report reads, as the election day progressed, criticisms and counter-criticisms became abundant. The committee was already being faced with a flurry of phone calls and the need to call INEC to order. The Peace Committee was flooded with requests for intervention. Both the chairman of the committee, General Abdulsalami A. Abubakar, the convener, Bishop Matthew Hassan Kuka, and the head of NPC Secretariat, Father Atta, were inundated with calls, requests, and petitions demanding the intervention of the NPC. Some of the requests wanted the NPC to prevail on INEC to stop collecting election results because they were gross violations and lack of compliance with the Electoral Act. Others demanded that the tenets of the peace accord signed were not added to and therefore the committee should call for cancellation of the election entirely. The most significant call was related to the 25% threshold for Abuja as the Federal Capital Territory. Some of the analysts who reached out to the committee asked that the final election results should not be announced because the resumptive president-elect did not score the required 25% as stated in the Electoral Act. If anything, there should be a runoff. For example, the Center for Reform and Public Advocacy described the silence of the National Peace Committee avalanche of election petitions and likely far-reaching outcomes that could follow the decisions. The center stated that the NPC, led by General Abdulsalami Abubakar, retired prior to the 2023 elections, engaged political leaders on the need for a peaceful and credible election. However, what was missing was a post-election formal statement of the NPC on the outcome of the election and the sort of intervention needed to prevent widespread violence. The biggest bone of contention was the significance of the 25% threshold for the FCT. The vacuum created by pre-election legal interpretation that was not given by INEC. Within the general context of the mandate of the Peace Committee, there were requests that demanded the committee to go beyond its mandate and to interfere in the electoral process that only agencies are empowered by law can do so. The interventions provided by the NPC are purely and squarely moral, particularly in a context that trust deficits is widespread, the culture of impunity and lack of compliance with laws. The mandate is founded on the need to promote peace, prevent widespread violence, and encourage parties and candidates to uphold the rule of law. The NPC has no mandate to arrest violators of process or interfere with the constitutional duties of INEC. It is set up to provide moral intervention defined by meditation and moral persuasion to ensure that there is peace. It is also expected to, on behalf of public interest, speak truth to power when things are going terribly wrong. After the presidential elections, the NPC has continued with its engagement with the political parties, youth and women-led groups, persons and disabilities, the security agencies, traditional rulers, and religious leaders, including the independent states, base peace architectures. Most people are not aware that the NPC provides only a moral intervention and it has no constitutional duty to arrest, punish, or prosecute any citizens for any wrongdoing. Rather, the committee has the moral obligation to encourage, persuade, and appeal to political actors, committee leaders, and other stakeholders on the importance of peace. This limited awareness has forced some Nigerians to question the significance of engaging with the NPC if only what the committee brings to the table is moral persuasion. This is challenge for the work of the committee, the report added. Okay, so thank God they knew that what happened in that 2023, was not normal. Well, they have told Nigerians that they don't have the power to arrest anybody or to stop the election. If not, they would have done that. Like what I always say here, that 2023 presidential election that brought President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to power, it has ended. That election has ended, but it has not ended. It has come and gone, but that election, it's not ended. Even in next generations to come, we still talk about that election. So guys, what's your take on this? Let's hear from you.